Green flag will be shown momentarily as Nunez Lal on the front row. Waiting. Here we go. Green flag. And Solvich is going to try to take it 3 wide into turn 1. 4 wide for the lead with Liam O'Sullivan taking a peek here. Solvich sends it. And he uses the overrun area to pull off the pass for the lead. Side by side with teammates a little bit further back. O'Sullivan and F-Tink. Got to watch when you race your teammate here. Here we come through the turn 4 infield portion, now through the chicane, down the backstretch.
Yeah, that was a great move from Solowaj. Very, very risky, very on the limit. But now you can see, yeah, these alternate tires. Oh, you can see how aggressive Lal and Eve-Tink are being on these alternate tires to the drivers who are on these primes. They know they have to strike quickly. They have to strike now before those red wall tires wear out.
Lal
right now they're doing it.
You're right. Lal's got to attack now while the getting's good, and then he's got to put a buffer on, and then there's going to be a trade-off in the pace of those tires, and that's when Nunez is going to have to try to get this all back. But right now, Solej is going to have to push, and that might not be exactly what he wants to do because he's just going to wear those tires out a lot more, going down, weaving down the front stretch, trying to break the draft. The draft is in play here. Push the pass is activated. Going to see drivers activating that. They'll have 200 seconds, and frankly, 200 seconds in a 20-lap sprint race. They can use it every single lap if they want.
Because it's such a short race, and because the straights here aren't that long, there's not many. That's a white car through the grass. I believe that's Nicholas Pressy. It is. The 94 machine's going to lose a lot of positions there from Nicholas Pressy eMotorsports. It's not the best start, but now we have a fight for the lead. It's Nunez on the inside of Solowaj.
He gets the pass, he overcooks the corner, and Costa gets the position back, and that's going to set up a possible opportunity for Lal coming into the turn 2 portion of the infield. And you're going to see how here's the replay of the start. Look where it goes 4 wide. Liam was thinking about taking it 4 wide. He actually kind of backed off a little bit. I think he might have been the first to blink there. But right now, it's the Solej, Luis Nunez, Lal, O'Sullivan, and F-Tink, your top 5.
Yeah, and of course, race 1 of race 2. And like I mentioned a little bit earlier, that we have a car locking up, going into the grass in the penultimate corner. That is Katie Polak of the 42 machine for Brabham Motorsport, and that's going to lose her a lot of spots.
Inch, Dufresne, Pim get on around, and they move on up as Katie looks like clips the gore point that I was talking about right there, where the grass and the oval kind of meet. Got a battle for position. Vitor Guilherme is right now losing positions as we go 3 wide, almost 3 wide, going into the infield portion of turn 4. Jesper Orman, former series champion, gets around.
So let's see if he just overcooks those rears.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to have to probably adjust on the brake bias a little bit there.
This could be that turning point that I was talking about, Gary, where those alternates fall off, the primaries keep their pace.
And now we'll see if he's got himself in position as those red tires, I think, might be giving way a little bit as we watch the Kostik Solej car slide through the corners now to the inside, under attack to the outside. Here it is on the button, both on the button. Is he going to take a look to the inside? Nope. He's going to get a little bit of draft. He's going to get, and is he giving, on the outside, and he's just going to run him up the racetrack, and he almost sends him to the grass, and here comes Lal now.
Yeah, it almost looked like Nunez lost his front wing for a bit. It gets right back on.
The inside, and he squeezes on through. And that's exactly what Solej wants to see as he moves out to a 0.4 of a second lead.
Oh my gosh, this huge contact for the 88. Car went flying there. That's the 42 of Katie Polak. That was a scary one. And here it is. He just...
Okay, so what happened is that was kind of, it started in front of him because, yeah, right there, kind of hot into a zone. That was a local yellow.
Luis Nunez did make the pass on him on Lal back for a second, so he's going to have to now re-close that gap up to Solowaj and see if he can put another move onto him. But hopefully this time, there's not contact in turn 1, and it's not so as scrappy as what happened last time. Now this is your championship leader, the 37 of Kyle Klenworth. That bright paint car going off the track slightly. He's in a huge battle.
Clendy missing the left front wing plane on his Dallara. He's going to come down the front straight. He's going to be down on speed probably, but real IndyCar racing, that's one less aero downforce element, so he should be going faster down the straightaway. But here comes Dufresne to the inside, takes a peek, not going to take, he's going to send it. And that's what I was talking about earlier. That's what kind of caused that last wreck, is that Clindy has to change his braking point, and that's how Dufresne got around Clindy.
As now we have Nicholas Presti. He's going to be the next one to make this move on to Clenworth in at 94. And just like we saw with Dufresne, this probably won't be too difficult for him because of that front wing damage. But no, Clenworth actually able to hold up, but he's going to be very, very slow through these upcoming corners because they're very high downforce, very front undependent.
Now is Presti going to take a shot to the inside? I don't think he's close enough, even if with a broken element on Clindy. Back up front, we got a battle for the lead. It is Nunez all of a sudden reeled in and caught Solwedge, and he really reeled him in. I was watching this as we were watching the other battle. He reeled him in from 4/10 of a second back, a little bit further back. Julian in a big-time battle with Saul and Crocker, as that was a three-way car battle through the turn 4 infield portion.
Well, Solo Watch has already chosen the inside, so Nunez is going to have to choose the outside, and just once again, really, really swervy from the driver of that yellow machine, but just sails right around the outside. And that's a big lockup from the 20 machine of Evetink, and that lets the 12.
Liam's on by.
Yeah, and this is a 3, 4, 5, 6 for Alternate Autosports right now. And of course, the people they're racing with right now in the series, Rogue Racing, that's Kyle Clenworth, who's really had a rough racing, has that front wing damage. And the other person is Jesper Orman, who's currently back in 15th. So this is a huge points pickup for Alternate Autosport. Where did, Evetink actually lost a couple spots.
He got passed. I think Mike had a little moment further on back, but he is back to 8th.
Further back in the field, I believe, is that Jesper Orman in the 2 car. It is
around, yeah, he got around Millward, and Orman, former series champion, so he does well enough on the road courses, and he's picked up 8 spots, so he is no slouch.
Evetink now fighting Vogelzang very hard. I believe he just got passed again. So Evetink, he was very running in 6th, literally 3 or 4 laps ago.
Final lap, the lap before the final lap, Luis Nunez just throws a purple down. Insult to injury, everybody on this field. He runs most of the race in 2nd place and kind of bides his time, and now he's rocking it out to a 7.5-second lead. And on the next to last lap, he says, here, let me just throw a purple lap down at everyone's feet.
Yeah, saves, I think one of my teammates, his name's Alif, he likes to do that a lot, where he saves all his push to pass, he saves all his tires. It just sets a really quick lap on low fuel counts, just to kind of
Julian to the inside.
Everybody else says yes, the move.
One straight. And nice pass by Julian on his teammate on the white flag lap.
Yeah, boss on teammate. So I don't know if he was overcome. He's like, hey, let me by, Liam. Probably not, but yeah.
He might have been. Who knows? But coming off the
crazy
corner in race 1, your defending series champion gets win number 1 of the season. It is Luis Nunez with the Lewis weave going down the front straight after getting the win. Going into turn 1, Kostik Solwedge comes home 2nd. And Aman Law, who got a win earlier this season, comes home in 3rd. Here comes Dan Inch, and that should pretty much round out all cars remaining here in race 1 for the Velocity Online Racing Series, the Indianapolis Infield Road Course round. Doing 2 sprint races, race 1 done. And there you see the unofficial results.